as we continue on the Palace of what? Is this Palace of Parappa?
I have no idea.
I think so. Something like that.
Palace of Scary Skull Cobra.
It's the first one.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's the Which one are we on?
Third.
Oh my God, this is the third one.
Is it? No, maybe this is the second. This is the second.
Okay, so this is Unknown Palace, but
it's in the swamp, so let's call it the Swamp Palace.
Swamp Palace. And again, there's like I know there are names for all these ones. I was just doing like a quick search a couple of days ago or something like that regarding this, and saw that they had like names for each and every one of the palaces. It was something special.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely not Swamp Palace, but that's what we're gonna call it. You're always kind of trying to like slam his head against the
Likes
ceiling.
it. He's into it.
Yep.
So we just saw 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yes.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
And I hear a lot of people complain about what would be the spoiler at the end. And those people can go screw. Because, you know, people complain about stuff in movies, and I feel like everyone's just looking for a reason to shit on stuff nowadays.
Yep.
And, you know, it's like, okay, I was watching this show called Z Nation. Which, I don't know, like, I didn't like how it started, but around the 5th episode, they had some really clever writing.
Right.
And there was one episode that had, like, Area 51 and UFOs and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, oh, this is so ridiculous. Then I'm like, alright, hold on a second. If I'm willing to believe that there's a zombie apocalypse, then, you know what? Everything else gets thrown out the window.
Yeah, at that point, you've already,
Jeez.
like, suspended disbelief, so why not have anything goes?
Yep. River is... What are you doing, Riv?
She's just being silly.
Being a little obnoxious.
Yeah. But, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, and, like, I felt the same way, and I would see, like, bits and pieces of Z Nation, like, at the end or the beginning of a different show that I was watching, and just see some of, like, some things that just looked really ridiculous. And thinking, like, I can't take this show seriously or anything like that. And when you said that you were kind of getting into it, I still was...
You lost respect for me as a man and your husband? Oh shit, I forgot how to fight these guys. Like that.
There you go, like that.
Whoa, 3 hits.
Nice. Very
See,
nice.
That's why I did the leveling.
And see, there you go. It works.
Damn it.
No, I just was like, alright, maybe it's not... Like, it always kind of changes my perspective of something if I know that you like it or hate it.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll give it another shot. And I did. I ended up enjoying it, so...
Oh.
It was good.
Sorry, I'm, like, trying not to get hit by this thing.
Nope, no problem. And it's interesting because I don't know. I think I'll watch almost anything with zombies in it.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's...
I won't watch The Walking Dead anymore.
Yeah, I don't really watch that anymore, and I know, like...
you know what? Great show, great cast, everything's wonderful. I can't sit down anymore and be depressed. Like, so many things in the media now, I just feel like it's just a bummer. And, like, I hate these shows where every episode ends with, like, it's like those old cliffhangers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, that was, like, kind of the thing for a lot of shows, was always to leave you on that cliffhanger. And, like, my thing is, I love it when a show kind of steps outside the normal sort of formula.
That's why I like that regular show. It's a cartoon, and it's like...
Yeah, I mean, although that one still has a little bit of a formula. Like
sometimes, but a lot of times it goes completely in the opposite direction from what I expect.
Right. But I just mean, like, in general, it's like, okay, they're gonna get into something crazy, and then it'll work out, and, like, you know, something like that. Kind of a situation where it's a little formulaic, but they do take it in a different direction, and they do kind of, the dialogue and the stories are usually, they're more thoughtful.
Yeah.
You know? So, but, yeah, I appreciate anything that's gonna kind of step outside that, and then once something becomes sort of, like, soap opera-esque, or they start creating drama where there really doesn't need to be drama because the situation itself is dramatic enough. Like, you put yourself into a position where, like, you're in a zombie apocalypse, you kind of don't need to create a love triangle.
Yeah.
You know? certainly, I'm sure that kind of stuff would happen, but, like, you don't have to force it.
Yeah.
So, and once I start to feel like something is kind of getting forced just for the sake of good television or viewers or something like that, it really just kind of, like, makes me start to lose respect for it, so.
Why? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I need a key, so I panicked. I just
Yeah.
panicked.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, now I gotta go all the way back.
You will get through this.
Will I?
Yes, you will. There is a light at the end of the palace.
You watching the time?
Yep, keep an eye.
Okay.
So we should have plenty to get through and hopefully finish the palace.
Whoa!
Oh,
Alright,
oh my gosh, that is like an flaming eyeball.
Okay. Oh.
Alrighty then.
What?
Wow.
These guys. Such dicks. I know, like, I know I have to go back. What?
What is that its own entity, or is that being...
I don't know. I'm scared and I should have used...
Don't be scared. Just focus. You got this.
I know I'm gonna have to go back. I know there's a key that I should have got. Like, I didn't go in one direction.
Yes.
There's probably a key there.
That's possible.
So I can get the treasure. But you know what? I'm gonna...
You could always come
here.
back.
What?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So hopefully those things don't respawn. How many lives do I have? One. One life to live. I'm Frampton. Boy, are you so screwed. Whoa, eyeball flames.
Did you ever have to watch One Life to Live? What were the ones?
My mom did
because
not.
I know your mom must have watched soap
My
operas
mom
because
was all
everybody
about
did.
ABC soaps.
Okay.
And, you know, it was, I would... What?
Yeah, now I'm trying to remember which ones were the ABC.
Ryan's Hope.
Okay.
When I was really young.
Right.
Loving.
Oh, she watched Loving?
When it was, because it was on. My mom just had ABC on.
Right, okay.
Whoa.
My mom actually would flip the channels, because I remember it was...
General Hospital.
Right. Like, everybody watched General Hospital.
And which was the one with,
That would probably...
Susan Lucci.
That one was... I think that was Young and the Restless.
No, it wasn't.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Then it would be... Let me think. I can't remember.
Yeah,
There's another one besides... Because my mom would watch Days of Our Lives and General Hospital.
You know what?
And...
Here,
yeah.
look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
How's your hand?
Because, you know what? We don't need to sit here and guess.
I need to know. Now I need to know.
And I'm gonna try and talk a little bit.
731. I'll edit that out. I can't. Oh.
Yeah. I'm having difficulties here. But anyway, so I'm gonna look this up and I'm gonna figure this out because...
Just type in Susan Lucci and I'm sure it'll come up.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just trying to learn how to work your stuff because it's set up a little bit differently than mine, so I just can't do it as quickly as I would do mine.
Susan Lucci. It's an interesting name.
And of course it's All My Children.
All My Children.
There we go. So All My Children. Which I also never watched, but like I said, my mom would watch Days of Our Lives and then switch over to General Hospital.
Wasn't there... Okay, I think it may have been All My Children. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to this stuff.
Right.
But there was, like, Luke and Laura's Wedding. Do you remember hearing Luke and Laura's Wedding?
Yes, Luke and Laura. That was General Hospital.
Apparently, Luke was Laura's rapist?
Yes. Yes.
So can you explain this to me?
I can explain the storyline for as far as I am aware of it, and like I remember this being such a big deal. So like, and I'm gonna forget the name of the characters, and I can't believe that I'm forgetting the characters because this stuff was like ingrained in me as a child. But anyway, yes. So the story goes that Luke was like a bad guy.
Yeah.
And he kidnapped Laura, and she was, I think, supposed to marry this other guy. And she, he raped her. He was her rapist. That's my understanding.
So is this one of those things where that was like the first TV rape too?
It may have been.
So why?
And then, like, over time, she just fell in love with them. So then they became, like, it was, like, it literally was, that, like, Munchausen syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, personified.
Why did they stay, Steve? Why did they stay?
Exactly. So, yeah. So it was just, like, one of those crazy things, and they end up getting married. And then their wedding was, like...
So crazy.
It was the thing of the year. It was, like, the event of the year for everyone.
There was a lot of that when I was a kid.
It was a huge
there
hype.
was Dallas.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
The Simpsons, the Who Shot Mr. Burns, that was a big deal.
I know. It was a big deal. It was a big
Do you know
deal.
no one won that?
Really?
Yep. There's no winner.
That's funny. Well, you know, it was a little unexpected.
Yeah.
A little bit.
They did shoot both endings. They animated both endings.
Right.
Shoot. Is it about that time?
We got more time.
You
How much
sure?
further do you think we can get on this palace?
Well, I mean, like, now I know where to go, but if we're close to that time, I'd rather just finish it at the next on the next episode.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I think that we could check this out on the next episode.
All right. While I embarrass myself. I'm wondering if I could leave.
You gotta finish embarrassing yourself.
You know, the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna come back and see if I get that magic
Okay.
back, because I kind of need it. Probably not. It's probably gonna be like, screw you, dude. Can't exploit me like that. And I'm back. Let's see.
Yay!
It worked!
It worked! Alright,
Webspate gamer tips. It's much better than Webspate frosted tips. Oh,
yeah.
But not better than Webspate frosted flakes.
Those are
I can
delicious.
go for a bowl of frosted flakes right now. Alright, everyone. Next time in the Great Spate Coaster, we will get the last item in this palace, and we will see about fighting the bad guy. Thanks for riding.